बुद्ध गगन के तारे।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
महावीर गोविंद शिवाजी बुद्ध गगन के तारे। परंपरा की पुण्य चेतना उर में हम सब धारे, उर में हम सब धारे। बाल हृदय में उसे जगाकर जगे देश यह सारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ।
जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ, जय भारत माँ, जय गीता माँ।
त्यागो सारी दुर्बलता को राष्ट्र समर्थ बनाओ। बंधु भाव समता ममता से सबको गले लगाओ, सबको गले लगाओ। चलो विवेकानंद मार्ग पर शुभ संदेश हमारा। गीता परिवार हमारा, गीता परिवार हमारा। ईश्वर भक्ति भाव से बहती संस्कारों की धारा। भारत माँ की सेवा में गीता परिवार हमारा, 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 गीता परिवार हमारा।
आदरं मधुरं वदनं मधुरं नयनं मधुरं हसितं मधुरं हृदयं मधुरं गमनं मधुरं।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
वचनं मधुरं चरितं मधुरं वसनं मधुरं वलितं मधुरं चलितं मधुरं भ्रमितं मधुरं।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
रेणुर्मधुरो रेणुर्मधुरः पाणिर्मधुरः पादौ मधुरौ नृत्यं मधुरं सख्यं मधुरम्।
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं, मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्।
गीतं मधुरं पीतं मधुरं भुक्तं मधुरं सूक्तं मधुरं रूपं मधुरं तिलकं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
तरणं मधुरं तरणं मधुरं हरणं मधुरं स्मरणं मधुरं वमितं मधुरं शमितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
कुञ्जा मधुरा माला मधुरा यमुना मधुरा वीथी मधुरा सलिलं मधुरं कमलं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपी मधुरा लीला मधुरा युक्तं मधुरं मुक्तं मधुरं दृष्टं मधुरं शिष्टं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
गोपा मधुरा गावो मधुरा यष्टिर्मधुरा सृष्टिर्मधुरा दलितं मधुरं फलितं मधुरम्
मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरं मधुराधिपतेरखिलं मधुरम्
भूल कन्हैया, कलयुग में गीता श्लोक सिखाया जा रहा है। कहाँ कान्हा? गीता परिवार के ऑनलाइन जूम पर 20 दिनों में 2 अध्यायों का संस्कृत में शुद्ध पठन, गीता गुंजन सर्टिफिकेट मिलेगा। साप्ताहिक गीता अर्थ विवेचन सत्र, 4 स्तरों पर संपूर्ण भगवद गीता का निशुल्क प्रशिक्षण, सभी अध्यायों के निशुल्क PDF, ऑडियो व वीडियो सामग्री मिलेगी। संस्कृत व्याकरण के लिए अतिरिक्त कक्षाएं होगी। जून 2020 से अब तक 131 देशों से 4 लाख से अधिक गीता प्रेमी साधकों को प्रवेश। तो चलो हम भी चलें। reg.learngita.com। आओ हम भी चले, रजिस्टर नाउ। Welcome to free online Geeta classes. It's a journey of mantras. We learn Geeta shloks in 4 levels. In first level, we learn 2 adhyay in 20 days. Then we will get a precious Geeta Gunjan certificate. We conduct extra grammar classes to learn Sanskrit easily. You will get free audio, video and PDF of adhyayas. There are amazing weekly interpretation sessions. This class is conducted 40 minutes a day, 5 days in a week, in 13 time slots and in 12 languages. What are you waiting for? Join fast. Register now on reg.learngita.com. Hurry up and join fast. Jai Shri Krishna. अरे ओ कान्हा, रुक तो जरा, भाग भाग के कहाँ जा रहा है? मैया, गीता परिवार के ऑनलाइन जूम क्लास में गीता सिखाया जा रहा है। मैं वहीं जा रहा हूँ। जरा यह तो बता, वहाँ होता क्या है? मेरे भक्त गीता का शुद्ध उच्चारण करते हैं, मुझे आनंद आता है। आज ही गीता के श्लोक सीखने के लिए रजिस्टर करें। रजिस्टर नाउ reg.learngita.com। गोपियों, तुम भी चलो गीता सीखने के लिए। मैं आ रहा हूँ।
जब भगवत गीता पढ़ना मैंने आरंभ किया, शुरू में तो मुझे ये लग रहा था कि एक धार्मिक किताब है, हिंदू धर्म का होने के नाते ये सारा मुझे पता होना चाहिए। लेकिन जैसे जैसे मैं अंदर चलता गया, वैसे वैसे अंदरूनी बदलाव आता गया। कोई कहता है भगवान मिलेंगे गीता पढ़ने से, मुझे मिल चुके। कहाँ है भगवान? भगवत गीता स्वयं कहती है कि मैं तो बीज प्रदाता हूं। भगवान ने बीज प्रदान हम लोगों को किया, अंश रूप से वो हमारे अंदर स्थापित हो गए, और वो अंश रूप जो है वो हमारा आत्मा। क्या हम आत्मा से अंदर से संतुष्ट है? ये संतुष्टि का अभ्यास करना पड़ता है। देह तो मंदिर है भगवान, देह भी सुंदर होना चाहिए, देह सुदृढ़ होना चाहिए, देह लचीला होना चाहिए, फुर्तीला होना चाहिए। क्योंकि मंदिर साफ नहीं रखेंगे तो भगवान अंदर बैठेंगे कैसे? और इसलिए नित्य योग तो करना ही चाहिए। और भगवत गीता योग भी सिखाती है, अष्टांग योग सिखाती है, कैसे बैठना है ये भी सिखाती है, कैसे सांस लेना ये भी सिखाती है। लेकिन यदि अंतिम कोई संदेश है भगवत गीता का तो वो ये है, तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु मां अनुस्मरयत् मयि अर्पित मनोबुद्धिर मामे वैश्यस्य संशयम्। असंशय यदि मुझे प्राप्त होना है तो उसके लिए क्या करना होगा? मयि अर्पित मनोबुद्धिर, मन और बुद्धि अर्पण करके, तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु नित्य युक्ता उपासते। ये जो बात है कि मैं सदा सर्वदा उसके चिंतन में लगा रहूं, मन और बुद्धि से लगा रहूं, और युद्ध के समय पर तो ज्यादा लगा रहूं।
ज्योति जले बुद्ध जैसे कारुणिक हो धीर हम महावीर से ध्रुव जैसे निश्चयी सत्याग्रही प्रहलाद से दुर्दम में सारे संकटों में अग्निपथ पर भी खिले सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले हनुमान से सेवाव्रति जिज्ञासु हो नचिकेत से कर्मयोगी कृष्ण जैसे वीर हो हम पार्थ से बलिदान गोविंद सिंह साहू स्वार्थ सारा ही चले सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले देशभक्ति हो शिवासम प्रेम हो गौरांग सा स्वाभिमान प्रताप सा हो तेज झांसी वाली सा जलती शहीदों की चिता से हृदय में अंगार ले सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले संग्राम में जीवन धरा पर विजय रथ ले हम चले सद्गुणों की साधना में ध्येय ज्योति नित जले ध्येय ज्योति नित जले ध्येय ज्योति नित जले
Jai Shri Krishna, everyone. Going down to all our gurus and wish you all happy Geeta Jayanti. Hope you celebrated or are going to celebrate Geeta Jayanti tomorrow as guided by Geeta Parivar. A warm welcome to all the sadhakas who have completed 3 chapters of Geeta and moving on to the 4th chapter and have joined us for interpretation session of chapter 9, Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga, the yoga of supreme knowledge, first session of 3 sessions. This chapter deals with the most important secret knowledge and its practice, knowing which you would be liberated from the evil of worldly existence. We all are really blessed to be associated with Geeta Parivar. Week after week, we are being enlightened with the meaning of Geeta in detail and in simple language, sitting in the comforts of our homes. Now it's time for prayer. Prayer is considered to be an integral part of our culture, and it's an expression of our devotion. And today, Priyanka ji from Hubli is going to recite the starting prayer. Didi is a web designer who joined Geeta Parivar in 2021 and is playing the role of core trainer, group coordinator, and technical assistant. Her hobbies are painting and chanting shlokas. Let's invoke the blessings of Lord Krishna. Priyanka Didi, please.
Jai Shri Krishna Didi.
Yes.
वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णो वन्दे जगद्गुरुं श्रीकृष्णो वन्दे जगद्गुरुं। जय श्री कृष्ण दीदी।
Thank you, Didi, for that melodious prayer. Now it's time for Deepa Prajwalan. Light symbolizes knowledge. Knowledge removes ignorance, just as light removes darkness. Hence, we light the lamp to bow down to knowledge as the greatest of all forms of wealth. May I request Saroj Bhattji Didi from Tirupati for doing the honor of Deepa Prajwalan. She is a teacher. She joined Geeta Parivar in January 2022. In Geeta Parivar, she has been a co-trainer and technical assistant. Didi, please.
निषिद्धैरप्येभिर्लुलितमकरन्दो करैरिन्दोरन्तश्छुरित इव सम्भिन्नमुकुलः विधत्तां सिद्धिन्नो नयनसुभगामस्य सदसः प्रकीर्णः पुष्पाणां हरिचरणयोरञ्जलिरयम् शरदिन्दुनिभां शुभ्रवस्त्रैरलङ्कृताम् कलहासकृतावासां वरदां शारदां नुमः वरदां शारदां नुमः।
Thank you, Didi, for a beautiful and devotional Deepa Prajwalan. I would like to inform all the participants that you may ask questions once the session is over. Raise your hands only after the session is over, and I shall be reminding you. Now it's time for the most anticipated part of the session. Our speaker for the day is Geeta Pravina, Geeta Vrati, Kavita Verma ji. I'm sure you all know her by now, but still, for the newcomers, she is the disciple of Param Pujya Swami Guru Govind Giridevji Ji Maharaj and has been with Geeta Parivar for the last many years, that is from a very young age. She is a student of Advaita Vedanta at Chinmaya Vishwavidyapit, Kochi. She is one of the program coordinators of online Geeta classes. It's my honor to welcome you, Kavita Didi, for the first interpretation session of the 3 sessions on the 9th chapter, Raja Vidya Rajagurya Yoga. Over to you, Kavita Didi.
Jai Shri Krishna. So I welcome everyone in the interpretation session of 9th chapter, that is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. Previously, we have learned 12th chapter, 15th chapter, 16th chapter, and now we are having 9th chapter. Now in Bhagavad Gita, sequence is different. 1 to 18, we have total 18 chapters, 700 shlokas in Bhagavad Gita. So in previous chapter, 8th chapter, Lord has told about the Akshara Brahma Yoga. The name, the title of this chapter, 8th chapter, is Akshara Brahma Yoga, and after that he started 9th chapter. Now in Geeta Parivar, we have learned 12, 15, 16 and 9. This is the different sequence because 12th chapter is more easy. When we go to school, we start with the nursery. We don't directly take admission in high school or inter. So first we have to go to nursery class, to KG, first, second, third. Similarly in Geeta Parivar also, we consider that this 12th chapter is more easy and small. So first we start with 12th chapter Bhakti Yoga. So in previous chapter, according to sequence of Bhagavad Gita, we have 8th chapter Akshara Brahma Yoga. In 8th chapter, Lord has told about the dhyan, dharana, and all these things. How to reach to this supreme realization through the dhyan, dharana, and all. So now this is the one way. In Bhagavad Gita, we all know that there are so many different paths described by the Lord. Karma Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, and other. So Lord has also told about the Dhyan Yoga. Now in previous shloka, not completed Dhyan, but Dhyan Dharana, Murdhya Dhayatmana Pranama Sthito Yoga Dharana, and all. Then in this 9th chapter, he will tell different other ways how to reach to him. So he is very flexible in nature. He is not restricted that, okay, I will give only one path, and if you follow this path, then only you will reach to me. But you can follow different paths. So this is Raj Vidya, Raj Guhya Yoga, 9th chapter, and this is very special. Why? We will see today. Let's begin with the prayer. Sada Shiva Samarambham Vyasa Shankara Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Vande Guru Paramparam Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayane Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshini Bhagavati Ashtadashaadhyayini Ambatvamanusandadhami Bhagavad Geete Bhavadveshini Bhagavad Geete Bhavadveshini. So this 9th chapter is very special because this falls in the middle of Bhagavad Gita. We have 18 chapters, 700 slokas, and 9th chapter will come in the middle. So like we eat, whenever we eat fruit, see, when you start eating fruit, you will find the middle part more tasty, best part, which will come in the middle only. So Bhagavad Gita is also the center of, the 9th chapter is also the center of this Bhagavad Gita. So because it is also very important because it has all the combinations of different yogas. First, Lord will describe about the Jnana Yoga. Then he will describe about the Bhakti Yoga. And then he will go to the Karma Yoga. So all three prominent yogas, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, and Karma Yoga, all three will be described in this shloka. So this chapter. So this chapter is all in one. So we have so many things in this chapter only. So once if we understand this chapter, we can understand a major part of Bhagavad Gita. But understanding of Bhagavad Gita is not easy. It is very difficult. It will come only with the sadhana. Because if we are trying to understand this Bhagavad Gita or other spiritual granthas without sadhana, then it is little difficult. That's why Swamiji always quotes or Swamiji always says, Gita padhe, padhaye, jivan mein laaye. Gita padhe, first read Gita, also teach Gita, and then bring Gita in your life. Why? This middle part is very important. The next sentence, teach Gita. When we are teaching Gita, this is our sadhana. We are reading Gita, it's also a sadhana, but we are teaching Gita, it's a big sadhana. Because that time, if you have noticed, your trainer is teaching in your class, so many times network goes, and some people are there who make sometimes they ask different questions again and again, but your trainer will never get irritated. So in this way, they are trying to practice titiksha. They are trying to practice tolerate, bear everything, whatever is happening. They will always keep smiling. Manaf prasada saumyatvam maunamatma vinigraha bhava samshuddhiritye tat tapomana samuchyate. Manaf prasadaha. Always being happy in all the circumstances. This is the manasik tapa. So whatever is happening, network problem, and some participants are complaining for something, then also trainer needs to smile always. This is how they are doing their tapa, and this is their sadhana. So this 9th chapter we are going to start. This is the middle part of the Bhagavad Gita. Now Lord has told different ways in Bhagavad Gita how to reach to him. He is not restricted with one path. Okay, you have to do follow bhakti yoga and then you get me. But he is telling bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, karma yoga, and dhyan yoga, and different yogas. Why? Because he is flexible. So we should also become flexible in our life. Like we have so many functions in our house. Nowadays, people mostly they have started inviting on WhatsApp. So they send a message to the WhatsApp group, and they consider that everyone should come after reading this WhatsApp group message. So they are restricted that I will send the message only on WhatsApp group. Now, whoever wants to come, they can come, or whoever don't want to come, let them not come in the party. So they are restricted with one. Now the other persons who are joined in the WhatsApp group, some are like, if I will not get personal invite, I am not going there. So they are also having they are also restricted with one point. They also have some restrictions. Now we are not flexible. The other person can send the personal invite if someone wants. People know that okay, this person has this nature and I should send this to him personally, but still they will not send. Why I should send? So everyone has his own ego. So we have to forget this ego and we should try to become flexible. Then our relationship will last long, and we can just grow together. So we should try to be flexible in our life, in our family, in our office place, in our school, in our college, every time. If we can adjust, if we can manage, we should try to manage. We should try to adjust. We should not try to make other people should adjust in front of me. I should try to adjust. So this is the 9th chapter, which is having Jnana Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, and Karma Yoga. So first we will start with the first shloka. Om Shri Paramatmani Namaha. Śrīmad-Bhagavadgītā atha navamodhyāyah. Shri Bhagavanuvāca idantu te guhyatamam pravakshyamyanasūyave jnanam vijnana sahitam yajñātmā mokṣase shubhat. So now he is telling idantu te guhyatamam. Idam means this knowledge, what I am going to tell you now. Why he is saying idam, this knowledge? It means he has told this knowledge previously also. So in 7th chapter, that is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So he has already told little bit. He started this topic in Jnana Vijnana Yoga. He has already told little bit topic of this chapter in Jnana Vijnana Yoga. But in the last shlokas, he has told Sadhi Bhutadhi Vaivam Mam Sadhi Yajnancha Ye Viduhu Prayana Kale Pichamante Vidir Yukta Chetasaha. Now he has told some difficult terms. In class also, when teacher tells some difficult terms, what happens? Whatever topic is going on, we just get distracted. Now we are more focused on the words, what he is saying, what is the meaning. So Arjuna also got distracted. Now this Bhagavad Gita is told by Shri Krishna to Arjuna. Now Shri Krishna is telling everything to Arjuna, and when he is telling, in between he has used some difficult words. So now Arjuna has this that jigyasa, that what is these words? What are the meaning? What is the meaning of the Sadhi Yagya, Sadhi Bhut? So in the last part of 7th chapter, Lord has used these words. So the 8th chapter will start with the question of Arjuna. Kin Arjuna uvacha. किं तद् ब्रह्म किमध्यात्मं किं कर्म पुरुषोत्तम अधिभूतं च किं प्रोक्तम् अधिदैवं किमुच्यते अधियज्ञः कथं कोत्र and so on. So he asks this, what is adhibhut, what is adhidaiv, everything he asks. And in 8th chapter, Lord tells everything in detail. What is that? What is this? Now again he starts the same topic what he has started in 7th chapter, but because of difficult terms, he changed his track. Now in 9th chapter, he again starts the same thing. So he's saying, Idan tute guhyatamam pravakshyamyanasuyave. The same knowledge which I have told in 17th chapter, let me continue here. So Idan tute guhyatamam. Now he's using word guhyatamam. What is the meaning of guhyatamam? So this is the secret knowledge, most secret. Idan tute guhyatamam pravakshyamyanasuyave. Pravakshami anasuyave. This is the most secret knowledge, and I am telling you, Arjuna. And he is using this adjective anasuyave. So we have jealous and asuya in our scriptures. Like we have these two terms. So one we have jealous, and jealous is also called asuya. So like asuya means when the people, they find faults in other character. They just try to find some fault in others' character. This is called asuya. And not doing this thing is called anasuya. So Arjuna is anasuya. Anasuyi means he is not having this nature to find faults in other character. How do people do asuya? So similarly, like sometimes what happens, some two kids are there in one class. One is always getting first division in the class. What the other students say? Oh, this girl is maybe, yes, she is good in studies, but she never gives respect to her parents and all. So they try to find some faults in others' character. So they superimpose these evil things on others' character. Like the ladies, among the ladies, it happens many times. So like one lady came in black sari. Others started, oh, in summers, who wears the black sari? And if she wear this same sari in other, let's say in winters or in rainy days, then also these people say, oh, she should wear vibrant colors. Why she is having black? Or why she is having blue? It is not looking good. Her hairs are not good. Her eyes are not good. Maybe this lady is looking very beautiful, but still other ladies will do that. So this is called asuya. We have little burning feeling in our hearts. So out of that, we are superimposing some other evil things or some other, we are trying to find faults in others' character, in others' things. So this is called asuya. But Arjuna is not like that. This person, this Arjuna, is anasuyi. Means in Mahabharata, we all know, we are very well aware of the story of Mahabharata. What happened, what these Duryodhan, Dushasana, all these Kauravas have done with the Pandavas. Arjuna is one of the Pandav. Now what happened, this Kauravas gave poison to the Bhim. Bhim is the brother of Arjuna. They pushed Bhim inside the water, into the river. They tried to kill him. And also, Draupadi is the wife of Arjuna. All these Duryodhana and other Kauravas, what they have done with the Draupadi. But after all that things, in the first chapter, what Arjuna is saying, then Lord is saying, Tasmad Yuddha Subharata, oh Arjuna, you go and do Yuddha, you go for war, you just kill all these Kauravas. Now what he is saying, Tasman narhavayam hantum dhatarashtan swabandhavan swajanam hikatham hatva sukhinasyama madhava. He is saying, oh Krishna, how I will become happy after killing my own people. Swajanam, swabandhavan. He He's saying Swabandhavan, Swajanam, these are my own people, and after killing them, how I can become happy? So still he's considering all these Kauravas his own people. This is the greatness of Arjuna. So some people have done so many wrong things with him, still he has soft corner for those people. This is called Anasuya. So the Lord is going to tell all this knowledge to Arjuna. Now why he is considering only Arjuna? Because he has so many good virtues. When we tell the knowledge to the people who have good virtues, they will try to spread to this knowledge to among other people also. So always the great people or Bhagwan, they always try to tell their great knowledge, great secrets, Guhyatamam Jnanam, to the people who are having these great virtues, the people who are just doing backbiting, who are just finding faults in other sari or dress and others good thing. He will never tell the knowledge or to this Guhyatamam secret, the knowledge to those people, but he will always tell this knowledge to the virtuous people like Arjuna. So they will spread this knowledge among all. Now we should understand this thing. So we are having Learn Gita program. We are also learning Gita. This is the most secret knowledge. This is the gist of all the Shastras, all the Vedas. Now we should also try to spread this knowledge among all the people. LearnGeeta.com, reg.learngeeta.com. This is our registration portal, and we should also try to spread this knowledge to others. We can simply send this reg.learngeeta.com to our friends, to our colleagues, to our neighbors, and they can also join the Gita. So in this way, indirectly, we can follow the second sentence of our statement, Gita Padhe Padhaye. We will also involve in the teaching Gita. Teaching Gita doesn't mean you become trainer and teach Gita in the class in front of everyone. It is also the teaching Gita when you are sending this link to other people and they are joining Gita through you. This is also a kind of teaching Gita. You will also become trainer, not direct trainer, but indirect trainer. You will become Gita Pracharak. So in our Learn Gita program, we have the team called Gita Pracharak. People who cannot do Zoom meetings, who are not tech savvy, who cannot learn by heart the shlokas, still they can contribute in this Learn Gita program through Gita Prachar. So they just spread this knowledge among all. And when we start spreading this knowledge, Lord will give this more knowledge to us. So as we spend this knowledge, it will increase. So if you will spread this knowledge, reg.learngeeta.com, your Bhagavad Gita knowledge, your spirituality will increase. So we should also try to spread. Idan tute guhyatamam pravakshamyanasuyave jnanam vijnana sahitam. Now he's saying jnanam vijnana sahitam. I am going to tell this knowledge with the vijnanam. Jnanam vijnanam. What is the difference between jnanam and vijnanam? Jnanam is theoretical knowledge of something, definitions, or I'm telling with the words. Vijnanam is something related with our realization, our experience. So jnanam vijnana sahitam. I am not going to tell you only theoretical knowledge. In 700 shlokas, I will only give you theoretical knowledge. No, I will tell some practical knowledge also, some vijnanam also. So like how to understand this vijnanam? So like you have a very tasty sweet in front of you, you have never eaten before. Some other person in front of you only, this person is sitting and telling you about this sweet. The sweet is like this and this. He is explaining the taste of the sweet. Will you be able to understand the taste? No. Until you don't eat that sweet, you experience that sweet, you cannot understand the taste. What is the taste? No matter how many derivations or So many theory he is telling the person, but without having experience, you cannot understand the taste of that sweet. Similarly, we have like ladies. We have ladies. So these ladies, when they see some sari or some dress, what they ask first thing, let me have this sari with me. Her husband can say, okay, you have seen this sari, you have the knowledge, now you can just have happiness inside your heart because you have already seen this sari. But no, the ladies will never become happy until they will have this. They will purchase this sari from the shop. So they, after purchasing this sari, and then when they wear, they have experience. So experience is also very, very important, because only seeing the sari, only seeing the things, seeing the car or seeing the house, you cannot become happy. When you experience it, when you purchase it and use it, and when you do experience, then also you become, then only you become happy. Similarly, like children, they always say, let me go in water park. If you see water park, then they will not satisfy. They have to go and they will enter inside the water, they will play with the water. So when they will have experience, then only they will feel satisfied. Otherwise, only seeing other kids playing inside the water, it will not satisfy the people or the kids who are only seeing, who are only visitors. So we all want to have experience. So this knowledge I am telling you, Arjuna, said by Bhagwan, that I am telling this knowledge with the Vijnanam. Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam. So the 7th chapter, name of the 7th chapter is Jnana Vijnana Yoga. So knowledge with the Vijnanam. So after knowing this knowledge, Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yajñātvā mokṣase shubhat. After knowing this knowledge, you will become free from this samsara. Now, why we want to become free? What is the need to become free? I am enjoying everything. There are so many objects. Daily I have different parties, social media, Learn Geeta program. Everything comes under the samsara. Then why I need to get free? So this is what we have to understand now. Maybe now the situations are very good. We are feeling happy. We are having joy. We are enjoying everything. But just think about the future, because this life is not same for everyone for all the time. So maybe after some times something can happen with us, corona or some other things. This life is like we are having a boat which has hole. We don't know when we will go inside the water. So we cannot guess what is going to happen in the future. After this moment, what will happen, and we don't know. So anytime, whenever we are undesirable situations we are having, then also we cannot enjoy objects. We cannot enjoy everything. And then what will happen? So for that time, so every time the samsara is like that only, we will have happiness, we will have some sorrow, some pain, then again happiness, then pain, sorrow. So kabhi khushi, kabhi gam, like this. So this samsara has no this same cycle will repeat again and again. So every time, after sometimes we have to go through with the pain, with the sorrows. That's why we should try to become departed from this samsara. And for that, we need this knowledge with the Vijnana. Jnanam Vijnana. So Jnanam Vijnana Sahitam Yajñātvā mokṣase shubhat. After knowing this Jnanam with the Vijnanam, you will get free from this samsara. Also, this knowledge, after knowing this knowledge, after knowing this knowledge, you will become the knower of all other things, all other knowledges in the world. So we will sometimes some other time we will discuss it. So this is Idan Tute Guhyatamam. I am telling this secret knowledge to you, Anasuya way, O Arjuna. And after knowing this knowledge, you will get free from this samsara. Now the second shloka starts with Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pravitramidam Uttamam Pratyakshavagaman dharmyan susukham kartumavyayam. This is the Raj Vidya, kingly knowledge or the knowledge of all other knowledges. Now what this king does? So what is the work of king? King will destroy all our enemies. So similarly for the seeker or for the Arjuna, all the people like Arjuna who are seeker of the knowledge of the supreme knowledge, for them what are these enemies? So Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Mad, Moh, Matsar, all these are our enemies. Inside our heart only there are so many vikaras, and these vikaras will force us to do something wrong, not do something good which we should do. So everyone knows what is right, what is wrong, but still sometimes we follow wrong things and we don't follow right things. We knowingly do this. Why? This is not completely our mistake, but something is there inside our heart which is trying to force. So in Mahabharata only, Duryodhana has said this shloka. It is very famous and popular. Janami dharman nachami pravrittihi. I know dharma, what is dharma, but nachami pravrittihi. But I cannot follow this dharma. I know what are the right things. Like Yudhishthira is the dharma raj. He knows all the dharma. He follows all the dharma. I also know, I have the knowledge, but I am not able to follow these dharma like Yudhishthira follows. So janami dharman nachami pravrittihi. Janamya dharman nachami nivrittihi. I know adharma also. What is adharma? I should not do. I should avoid these things, but still I do. I know that I should wake up early in the morning, but still I sleep 5 minutes more, and I just wake up at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. I know what is dharma and what is adharma, but I'm not able to control myself. And why Yudhishthira is saying, why I'm not able to do? Because kenapi devina hridayasthitena. In our heart, some devata, some adrishya shakti, some super power is there. Kenapi devina hridayasthitena yatha niyuktosmi tatha karomi. How this adrishya shakti, how this Shakti, this power is giving directions, I am going in the same direction. I'm not able to control that. Kenapi devena hridayasthitena. Now what is this kenapi devena? Who is this dev? So all these vikaras, our manasik vikaras, our mind itself becomes our shatru, our enemy. So uddharedatmanatmanam atmanam avasadayet. Atmaiva hyatmanu bandhuratmaiva ripuratmanah. So Swami Vivekananda ji have quoted it many times. Like the person or the humans are their own mitra, friend, and their own shatru. Atmaiva hyatmanu bandhuratmaiva ripuratmanah. Bandhu and ripu, both are we own. When our mind is in our control, we become our friends. We can just give orders to our mind, do this, not do this. But when this mind starts giving orders to us and we start following this mind, then we will become our shatru. We know I should start, my deadline is on this date. I should complete this assignment. I should complete this project till that date. I should make the food right now, otherwise maybe in the evening I will not be having time. But still we don't do that time in the time. We don't do that work in the time. So something is there, we are having time, we have everything, but we don't have motivation, we don't have inspiration. Why? Because of these vikaras. So how to deal with these vikaras, how to control this mind, Lord will tell the mechanism in other chapters. Like in next time we will start to whenever we will start the 14th and 17th chapter in level 2 only, then we will see in detail. So how to deal with these vikaras. But here he is telling like how it happens with us, how everyone faces. So kenapi devena hridisthitena yatha niyuktosmi tatha karomi. So he's telling like Raja Vidya. So this Raja, the king, will kill the enemies. Similarly, this Vidya, our Jnanam, which Lord is telling right now, will kill all these enemies of sadhaka. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsar. All these vikaras will be destroyed by this Jnana. So this Jnana is a kingly knowledge. This is the kingly knowledge. Also, after knowing this knowledge, nothing will remain to know. Like we all want to become very intelligent. We want to know everything sometimes, but still we cannot know everything because there is unlimited knowledge. But after knowing this knowledge, you will become all knower, sarvagya. You will be knowing everything. So this is kingly knowledge. Knowledge, king of all other knowledge. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam. Then this is also the Raja Guhyam. It is very secret. Secrets, among the secrets, it's the kingly secret. It's a king of all the secrets. So Raja Guhyam. What happens when we are having this Raja Guhyam? So in Bhagavad Gita only, in 2nd chapter, Lord has told about this Guhyatam knowledge, why it is so secret. Ashcharyavat pashyati kaschidinam, Ashcharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyaha. Some people, when Guru is telling to this knowledge among his sishyas, some sishyas, Ashcharyavat pashyati, they see this knowledge as a wonder. Ashcharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyaha. And the Guru who is telling this knowledge to sishyas, his Guru is also telling like a wonder. Ashcharyavat vadati tathaiva chanyaha. Then Ashcharyavat chainam anyashrunoti. And other sishyas, other disciples, they are listening this knowledge as a wonder. Shrunoti. Ashcharyavat vadati tathaiva chanya, Ashcharyavat chainam anyashrunoti, Shrutva yenam veda na chaiva kaschid. And some people are there, some students, like in every class, there are some students who just listen everything, and their neck is like spring. It is having a spring. They just say yes, 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 and in the end, just ask what you have heard. They say nothing. They are blank. So Lord is also saying, Shrutva, after listening everything, Naveda Kashchit, they don't understand anything, even a single point, they don't understand. So this is that type of knowledge, secret knowledge. So it is very difficult to understand. So Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Pavitramidam Uttamam. And also this is the Pavitram. Why it is Pavitram? Purifier. So this is the most highest purifier. We have in our scriptures, we have three purifiers. We consider like Vayu, wind, Jal and water, and the Agni, fire. These are the purifiers. Now this knowledge is the highest purifier. Nahi jnanena satrisham pavitramiha vidyate. Like this knowledge, there is nothing which is more pavitra or more good purifier than this knowledge. So this knowledge is the most greater purifier, greatest purifier. Why? Because all the Kam, Krodh, Lobh will be destroyed by this knowledge. And without this knowledge, you cannot destroy these Kam, Krodh, Lobh. What happens in Kam? We know, there was a person who has so much money he has collected for his old age. Now he is 70. Now someone has told, let's use this money. You have collected so much money in your whole life, in your entire life, and you haven't used it a single money, nothing you use. You just collect everything. Because he is so calmy person. He has so many desires to just collect money. So he is not using money, but he is just collecting money. How fool he is. So it just see as a third person. He is collecting everything and now he is 70. Then also if someone is saying just use this money, he is not using. And after sometimes he will die. What will happen with this money? He is not using and he is putting so much effort to collect this money. So this is how this kamana, our desires, make us fool. So these desires are making us fool because we need some limited things, but still we want to collect more and more. We do wrong things, robbery. We do wrong things with others, with the society. So that we should not do this, all these things. So kama, krodh, and then we have krodh, anger. Like there was a hunter who was just doing blasting again and again. And the birds, there were so many birds. These birds were getting fear, so much fear. Now he is wasting his blue bullets also and making other birds fearful also. What is the benefit? He is angry, so he is just blasting. He is using his gun without any reason. He is not even shooting the bird. He is just wasting. In the krodh, in the situation of anger, we also become like that. We become blind. We don't know why we are doing. We are just wasting our energy and we are making other people trouble. So it is for no use. Other people also will think wrong about us and we are wasting our energy. We can utilize this energy in other works and we can just establish something new. We can create something new, but we are wasting our energy in the krodh, anger. So this anger will also make us fool. All these vikaras will make us fool. Similarly, this lobh, the greed. We try to have more, but this lobh, this greed, this desire is like a fire. It will never get satisfied. We will put some more things. iPhone, mobile, television, home, new bungalow, new car, everything we will just purchase, we will buy. I am one person, but I have so many cars, 10 cars, 20 cars. Now what will I do with all these cars? I am single person. I can just use one car only, but still I collect more, and it is for no use. These things are just making us fool. But this kingly knowledge will destroy all these vikaras, so we will become intelligent. So this kingly knowledge, this knowledge will purify us. It will give the purification to our mind. So it is called pavitram idam uttamam, and also it is the uttamam. Uttamam, it is the good, like it is the highest knowledge. Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitram idam uttamam pratyakshavagamam dharmyam susukham kartum avyayam. And this is the pratyakshavagamam dharmyam and then susukham kartum avyayam. So here, like this knowledge is not like very difficult to understand. It is very difficult to understand, but not difficult to get this knowledge. So you cannot get this knowledge from the institution, from the college, from the school, from the guru even. This knowledge will only come after doing sadhana, as I mentioned previously. That's why we are having Geeta Padhe, then Padhaye. When we do sadhana, then only this knowledge will come inside our heart. Otherwise, from the scriptures, from the book, it can come inside your head. But if you want to bring it to your heart, then you have to do sadhana. And after doing sadhana, this knowledge will come to your heart. Like there are some people, they do so much sadhana, they are doing stotra, wearing tilak, wearing mala, they do japa, they do tapa, they do go to temple, but they are, as it is for 10 years, for 20 years, they are doing all these things, but they are not able to improve their personality. Why? Because they are not doing the sadhana. Sadhana doesn't mean only the external things, doing mala and wearing tilak, but also internally how we are trying to change all these things, how we are bringing everything to our heart. So when we are doing sadhana, without desiring anything, without any selfish motive, then only these things will come inside our heart. Otherwise it will only come till our head, not heart. So Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitramidam Uttamam Pratyakshavagamam Dharmyam. So Pratyakshavagamam Dharmyam Susukam. So this knowledge will come by institute, by automatically it will come by the sadhana. So like we have Mirabai, Kabir Das and other sages. They never went to the college and Gurukula and school, but still they know. If you read their poetries, you will find the highest principles of the Vedanta, of the other Shastras. How they know? They even don't know how to read these aksharas, these a, but still they know everything written in the Bhagavad Gita, said by the Bhagavad Gita, said by the Lord. They already know you can see the poetries, the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita will be reflected there. It is already reflected there because they have this knowledge. Pratyakshavagamam. This knowledge will come automatically with the sadhana. Pratyakshavagamam dharmyam susukham, and dharmyam. This is the cause of dharma. This knowledge is the cause of dharma. As I told, after doing sadhana only you will get this knowledge, not without sadhana. So when we do dharma, when we follow the path of dharma, then only this knowledge will come inside us. So don't forget to, whenever you are performing any action, you should try what you are doing. Pratipala nija indriya samuha se jo kuch bhi aachar karu, केवल तुझे रिझाने को बस तेरा ही व्यवहार करूं. Pratipal, at any moment, whatever work I am doing with my sense organs, with my hand, with my mind, with my speech, I should be careful that it should not hurt anybody, but it should make Lord Bhagwan happy. We just try to make happy other people, the worldly people who have limited power. We should try to make happy Bhagwan. So why I'm telling this? Because many times we don't know what is dharma and what is adharma, because everything is in detail written in the scriptures and we haven't read the scriptures. Now how to know what is dharma adharma? So just do pratipal indriya samuh se jo kuch bhi aachar karu. Whatever I am doing with my indriya, with my sense organs, with my body, it should make happy to the Lord. It should make happy, satisfied to your own soul, because Lord is not other than you. He is inside you only. So if you are satisfied, you think that is right, and the Lord will become happy too after doing this thing, after doing this seva. So you should follow that thing. So pratipala nija indriya samuha se जो कुछ भी आचार करूं. Geeta Parivar, we sing this prayer. It's very nice prayer. ते केवल तुझे रिझाने को बस तेरा ही व्यवहार करूं. I just want to make you happy. So dharmyam, this knowledge is dharmyam. It is the cause of dharma. When we follow the path of dharma, and how we will follow dharma? So whatever the things will make Lord happy, will make us satisfied, these are the dharma. So this is the at the small level, the definition. If you will read more Bhagavad Gita, you will read more scripture, you will know more about it. So sukham kartum avyayam, then it is susukham. It will come easily. You don't need to put so much effort. Like inside, some people think if I have to do tapa, then what I should do? I will go under the sunshine. I have to go inside the water. Then only my tapa will complete. So this is like all the television things. It happens, but not for everyone. This is not only the tapa. It is a kind of tapa which is highlighted in the televisions, but don't go in the with the televisions. Here we have only this kind of tapa, but each and every action can become your tapa when you are doing with more carefully. So when you are completely active, you are always, you have remembrance of Lord inside your mind. You are not trying to hurting anyone. Like there was a person, so he wanted to go to market, and outside the home there was his scooter, but inside this, under the scooter, there was a small puppy. He was sleeping. So he thought like, I will go on foot. I will not use this scooter. If I will use this scooter, this puppy will get disturbed. So now how careful he is about every living creature. So this is called the carefulness. We are not only careful for our own friends, family, or human beings, but all the living creatures. Then this is real sadhana. This is also becoming your tapa. It will count as a tapa. So not only going under the sunshine and going inside the river will not make your tapa, but this will also count in your tapa. Every action, प्रतिफल जो इंद्रिय समूह से जो कुछ भी आचार करूं, जो कुछ भी आचार करूं, whatever you are doing, that can become your tapa if you are doing it carefully. So sukhankar tu mavyam. So this knowledge you can attain easily. It is not difficult, but you must have carefulness, alertness. You should become vigilant every time. So sukhankar tu mavyam, and it is avyayam also. Like now I am learning Hindi typing. If I'm not practicing now, I have stopped practicing this Hindi typing. After 1 year, what will happen? I'm going to forget everything. What key is used to write e, I will not remember. But this knowledge is avyayam. Once you have received this knowledge will never destroy. Shariram yadavapnoti yachapyutkramati grahit vaitani sanyati vayurgandhani vashayat. In 15th chapter, Lord has said, after this body, if you will get rebirth, there also this knowledge will go with you. So who will bring? So the Jivatma or the current Sharira will bring all this spiritual knowledge, not the chemistry, physics, math. So you have to read this academic knowledge, you have to study again from the nursery, but the spiritual knowledge you are learning in the Bhagavad Gita program or in this Learn Gita program, this knowledge will go with you for other births also. If you will reborn, again you can recite the shlokas. So many times you must have seen the children, they haven't read Bhagavad Gita book, they cannot read even, but still they can recite very well. They have remembered all the 700 shlokas. How it happens? Because in the previous lives they have already done this by hearting thing in previous life. So now they just have to revise. Sometimes they have heard the Suvarna Kakiji's audio and just they revised everything, and now they can utter all the shlokas. So this knowledge is avyayam. This will continuously go with in your other birth also. Kartum avyayam. So this is Raja Vidya Raja Guhyam Pavitramidam Uttamam Pratyakshāvagaman dharmyam susukham kartum avyayam. So this is very easy. This is the kingly knowledge and we can attain it easily. But there is condition. Always there is condition. It is so easy. We can attain. We just have to become vigilant. Pratipalani indriya samu se whatever I'm doing, I should be vigilant. That is one thing. But still you have shraddha, faith. That is also a small and a very important aspect, because in third shloka Lord will tell, if you don't have shraddha, you are ashraddhalu, you don't have faith in my words, you will not get me, you will not attain this knowledge. But what you will attain? Ashraddhana purusha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapyaman nivartante mrityu samsara vartmani. Ashraddhana purusha, they have no faith in my words. Lord has told this thing. Arjuna, many times. Even in 18th chapter, Lord has said, Idan te na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana na abhaktaya kadachana. So this knowledge you should not tell the people who don't have faith in my words. So this faith, this Shraddha is very important aspect. So Shraddha means we have this belief that whatever written in the Bhagavad Gita, in the scriptures, what is told by the Guru, it is right. Maybe sometimes we don't understand what is right, what is wrong. There was a child he was asking her mother, where is God? Show me. I cannot see God. So how can I believe God is there? He asked many times, where is God? Now mother was so troubled. My child is again asking this, what is God? How I show him God? So, but this child was very naughty. He was again asking, if you will not tell, I am not going to read Bhagavad Gita. I am not going in temple. So this mother, after some time, she slapped her kid 2-3 times. And this kid said, what are you doing? It's paining. And when he said it's paining, mother immediately asked, where is this pain? And she slapped again. This kid was very irritated. It's paining, really paining. The mother was continuously asking, where is pain? Show me. Then mother made him realize that everything can't be shown. Some things are there which can only be realized. So this pain you are having on your cheeks, this pain can be realized only. Similarly, the Lord is also here, but we can only realize him. We cannot see him directly with our eyes. That's why in Bhagavad Gita also, Lord has given Divya Chakshu to Arjuna, some divine eyes. Divyan dadami te chakshu pashyame yoga maishwaram. Oh Arjuna, you see me, yoga maishwaram. You see my Aishwaryam, my this Virat Sarupa. I am giving you Divyan dadami te chakshu. I am giving you divine eyes. And with these divine eyes, you can see me. So something can be realized. So people who don't have Shraddha, who don't have faith in the word of Bhagwan, they will not reach to me. Ashraddhana purusha dharmasyasya parantapa aprapyaman nivartante. They will aprapya. They will not come to me. But what will happen with them? Aprapyaman nivartante mrityu samsara sagarat. They will go to this mrityu samsara. They will have these cycles again and again. Punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jathare shayanam, punarapi maranam, punarapi. So same, again they will take birth, again they will die, again they will take birth, again they will die. The same process will come again and again. And when they die and when they take birth, see, these processes are very difficult. We don't remember when we were child and we were inside the womb of our mothers, what we were feeling. But it is a very small corner, it is a very small place, and we have to live there for 9 months continuously. And that time it is very extreme pain we are feeling. But we don't remember that pain. If we remember that pain, maybe we will become mad. So and also same thing will happen in the time of death also. So when the person, this jiva, departs from this body, there is a lot of pain. And during this life also, sometimes we have very difficult situations. So every time, like sometimes 4 din ki chandni, fir andheri raat. So for sometimes we will have little happiness. Then again these sorrows and pains will come. So the people who will not follow this dharma, they will not come to me, but they will again fall down to this cycle. And it is very painful, sorrowful, and they have to face everything again and again. So Ashraddhana. So we have to have this faith in our hearts for the Lord. Now, from the 4th chapter, Lord will speak about the essence of this 9th chapter in detail, the Jnana Yoga, real Jnana Yoga. Now, he's told you should read Gita It is very important in how you should become before reading it. So anasuya way, you should not finding fault in others' work, and also become shraddhalu. Don't become a shraddhalu. So these two things are requirements to read this Bhagavad Gita. Now he is telling about the real knowledge essence, how this word is, how I create this word, how I destroy this word. So everything will be described here. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamutina matsthani sarvabhutani na chahante shavasthitaha na cha matsthani bhutani pashyami yogamaishwaram bhuta bhinna cha bhutastho mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. Here he will tell about the situations. Maya tatamidam sarvam. This word is pervaded by me. Like inside the water, there is a pot or something like this mouse or something. This mouse is there inside the water. Now this mouse is pervaded by the water, covered by the water. Similarly, this word is also covered by me. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina matsthani sarvabhutani na cha aham teshu avasthitaha. Matsthani. Matsthani. So all the jiva pranis are in me. They stay in me. Matsthani sarvabhutani na cha aham. I don't stay in them. So they are staying in me, but I don't stay in them. Now what he will tell nacha in next shloka, nacha matsthani bhutani. Now he's telling again from opposite thing, but he's telling like they stay in me, but I don't stay in them. Now he's again telling the opposite thing. Nacha matsthani bhutani, but these bhutanis don't stay in me in reality. So it seems like they stay in me and I don't stay in them. But the reality is nacha matsthani bhutani. These bhutanis are also don't stay in me. And nacha matsthani bhutani pashyami, and then pashyami yogamaishwaram bhuta bhinna cha bhutastho bhuta bhinna cha bhutastho mamatma bhuta bhavana. These are the people who are I stay in them. They are staying in me, but still in the reality they don't stay in me, and I also don't stay in them. Matsthani sarvabhutani nacha aham teshu avasthita. I don't stay in them. So now this whole scenario we should understand with the example. I will not make you more confused now. So there is a pillar and there was a person. Now this is the dark night. This person sees this pillar. Now this person misunderstood this pillar as a ghost. He thought this is not a pillar but a ghost. Now just tell this thing. This ghost is, now we will compare this whole situation. This ghost which this person only sees, it is not in the reality, is the samsara. The ghost is the samsara. This pillar is Paramatma. And this person is we all having a jnana. We are having illusion in our mind. So because of this illusion, this person sees a ghost which doesn't exist in reality in the pillar, but he gets afraid. This person gets afraid. Similarly, this samsara is also like a ghost. It seems like this samsara is in me, but I am not in the samsara. But the reality is the samsara is also not in me. I am also not in the ghost. I am also not in the samsara. So ghost is also not in is also not there in the pillar, and pillar is also not there in the ghost. So we just misunderstood these things, like this person misunderstands. So nacha matsthani bhutani pashyami yogamaishwaram bhuta bhinna cha bhutastho mamatma bhuta bhavanaha. So what about this samsara? So this samsara is like a ghost. This ghost is does not exist in reality, but because of the illusion, the other person sees the ghost in the pillar. It happens with us also. Sometimes in the dark night, we also see some other things which are not there in the reality, but we think that it is there. So it happens with us also. So this is called illusion. So Lord has started telling about the illusionary things, how it happens, how it works, how the samsara is. And after knowing the real knowledge of this pillar, the ghost will destroy the person. When he knows some light is coming, some light will come to this pillar, then this person will say, oh, this is not a ghost, but it is the pillar. Similarly, when the guru will tell about the real knowledge, jnanam vijnana sahitam, then this vigyan, this realization, the light will come. Then we will see the real pillar. Okay, this is the Paramatma, not the samsara. So this is Jnana Vigyan Yoga. After knowing this Vijnanam, with the Vijnanam, this Paramatma or this thing will be visible to us, and this ghost will destroy, the samsara will destroy. So next time we will discuss more about this thing. Now we will do little Sankirtanam and we will finish today. Next time we will continue. Just have the picture of Lord Shri Krishna, Bhagwan Shri Krishna, or whatever deity you love. You can just remember that deity and let's do little Sankirtanam. Hari Sharanam, 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 Hari Sharanam. Jai Shri Krishna.
That was a wonderful enlightening session. It was great. We will be seeing more of this in coming sessions. Now, it is time for question and answers. I request those who want to ask questions to raise their hands and switch on their cameras and wait for their turn. Please make the questions precise so that more questions can be taken.
Yeah, Jai Shri Krishna.
जय श्री कृष्ण। आशु भैया है क्या दीदी आज?
श्री आशु भैया अभी नहीं ज्वाइन हो पाए हैं।
अभी नहीं ज्वाइन पाए हैं।
If anyone has any question related with the session, you can raise your hand and ask your doubt.
Yeah, I think two have raised their hands, no? Yeah.
Kavita Didi, Jai Shri Krishna, happy Geeta Jayanti.
Happy
No
Geeta
question.
Jayanti.
I just want to say your speed and the explanation was very good. Yeah, it was digestible, could be heard with calm, sitting calm. So thank you for giving us the secret, sacred, pavitra knowledge. Very nice. Keep it up. God bless you. Happy Geeta Jayanti to everybody.
Happy Geeta Jayanti. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, dear.
Prem Lata ji.
Did I finish reading 18 chapters, Didi?
Sorry?
Did I finish reading 18 chapters?
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. And tomorrow I'll be going to Shruti Naik's house where many are coming and we'll be reading 18 chapters there.
Very nice. So this is a common announcement for everyone. You already know, you all
That
know,
is
you
I'm
have
saying. Yeah.
message in your group also. So you can just check on our Geeta Jayanti site. If you just put your address or pin code or city, if nearby your home, if there is any program, you can go and attend. Tomorrow is Geeta Jayanti, and many of the volunteers are doing Geeta Jayanti programs in their homes, in hall, in any public place they are doing. So you can also join the program. Yeah, Prem Datta ji. Very nice. Anyone else?
Namaste, namaste, Kavita ji. Your
Ji, ji.
explanation was very, very, very good. Very good. You're so simple and clear and very nicely explained. I simply enjoyed such a young age. I'm so happy to receive this knowledge from you at this in this Geeta Parivar. Happy Geeta Jayanti to all of you, and it is wonderful explanation. I did miss the first 15 minutes due to some other unavoidable situation, but I think I can get it from the YouTube. Thank you so much, Kavita ji and Geeta Parivar for giving this beautiful knowledge. So happy this particular Geeta Jayanti. I'm very happy that I'm also able to read 12th and 15th and 16th chapter. 9th chapter I'm still to learn. Thank you so much, Kavita ji.
Ji. We have Ashu Bhaiya also here with us.
Okay.
He is the vice president of Geeta Parivar and the Learn Geeta program director. So all the things you are seeing, all these things like the entire program is going on under his guidance only. So Mala Didi, I would request you to introduce Ashu Bhaiya with
Sure.
every.
हाँ दीदी, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. Yeah, it's a privilege to welcome Dr. Ashuji Goyal, Vice President of Geeta Parivar, for the question and answer session. He is the Program Director of Learn Geeta, and for the last 23 years, with motivation and guidance of Param Pujya Swami Govindadev Giriji Maharaj, has been instrumental in spreading our sanskar, Sanskriti, Desha Bhakti, and service mentality among children, teachers, and the like. For inculcating this in children, a course named Sanskar Srijan has been introduced in his schools. Ashu Bhaiya is a doctorate in yoga and MBA in naturopathy. Weekly, he does interpretation in Hindi and answers questions in English and Hindi also. I can go on and on his achievements. Bhaiya, over to you.
Thank you. Jai Shri Krishna Malaji. Rima Arora ji.
Rima ji.
Jai Shri Krishna. First of all, thank you so much for such a beautiful session. Amazing. I think I did not catch the young little girl's name earlier, but I understood from people.
It is Kavita Didi.
Kavita.
Yes.
Kavita Didi is, oh my God, she's obviously so much younger than us, but she has amazing, amazing knowledge. And actually, I was wanting to ask, how do, I have kids of, probably that age, and how do we introduce something like that to kids who are, they may not even show an interest? Is that something which we can do, or is it only by us continuing and doing this, enjoying this journey, that they see and maybe at some stage in their life they will, want to join?
See, we are not the owners of the kids. We are just parents for them to take care of. So we are carer of them, not owners. So we cannot decide how they should think or how they should prefer their or modulate their preferences. But of course, as a carer also and as a parent also, we should always encourage them to the good path. And the best way to encourage them to good path is 6 to 14 years of age. Before that, they are not able to understand. And after that, they are, of course, not able to understand. So the best age is 6 to 14, when you can mold them, when they are soft enough to get molded on the way we want. It is not necessary that they will be, but that is the most of the chances we have. And after that, only the results of our life inclination affect them. Like if you are doing Geeta and you live a very happy life or a more pleasant life than others, then they get inspired that she's having something within in her life which I don't have or others don't have, and she is more happy or more pleasant or more good towards others and more calm, more peaceful or something. So if we are into Bhagavad Gita and we show that calmness to them, that affects. Secondly, that works a little for elder kids, but it works always, the prize thing. So we have to give them, award them something like some kid want the scooty, some kid want the mobile, some kid want the laptop or something. We have to give them at a time. We cannot ignore that. But when we have to give them, we can take 1 month before or 2 months before or 6 months before. We can tell them, if you recite 2 chapters of Bhagavad Gita, this thing which is going to get you next year, I'll give you after 6 months. If you are going to memorize this 6 chapters, I'll award you this, not this model, the upper version you are not expecting. So that prize thing always encourage kids. And they doesn't matter they understand or not, or they do with the feeling or not, they do it mechanically. Doesn't matter. If you eat the rasagulla, it is going to taste sweet to you. Huh? You eat it with a good mind or bad mind. It is sweet, so it will affect the sweet. So if they are doing it mechanically also, then also it is harmless. It will benefit them in some part of life, not today, maybe later. So we should always do that. So by showing effects on our life and by giving the prize thing, that 2 things you can try with the elder kids.
So this was one conversation. I'm sorry, and just if you don't mind, I'll just continue.
It's fine, fine. You can.
And so when you have conversations with elder children who are over that 14 age group, whatever, right? Like there've been times when they were younger and we would take them to, places like Chinmaya Mission and stuff like that. But we also didn't understand. I was also not with a background that I could understand something like that. So we had no learning, but that inclination was there. We just didn't have the time, working weekends and stuff like that. So sometimes we get that question that, oh, if I was taught these, the children will say, if I was taught these things with a meaning or something, maybe that would have helped. But obviously that time has passed. So what can we do now to, encourage them? Especially because one of the statements which I heard Kavita Didi saying was, this is a knowledge which you don't push onto somebody. That person also should have that bhava to get that knowledge, right? You don't want to, this is a sacred knowledge. You don't want to,
it is fine. That is of the Tattva Gyan. जो गीता का तत्व ज्ञान है उसके बारे में, but about memorizing the shloka, you don't need to determine that. You can push it. That works.
Got it. Okay, thank you so much. And I
sorry, you are muted.
I also want, I also want to admire your patience. One of the first times which I heard you saying, you went on for so many hours with no movement from there. I really, you are so amazingly calm and focused on this. Thank you so much for this beautiful initiative.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Atulji.
Hello, Dr. Sir. Good evening. So I just wanted to know, as per this Hindu literatures, what is the difference between the Shruti and Smriti, and also Shruti and Smriti, sir? And also, I came to know, as per the Vedas, idol worship is forbidden, it seems. So is it true? As per Vedas, idol worship is forbidden, it seems. So
no,
is it true?
It's false. The second question answer is false. The first one you asked, what is the difference between the Shruti and the Smriti? Shruti is was for the students who want to become guru and pass it to the another generation. So they listen to it, memorize it, and they teach it to the another generation. Because that time there was no paper or something like popular. So all the knowledge, all the Vedas, all the scriptures we had, it was the Shruti Parampara, that you listen it, you memorize it, and you pass it to the next generation. So that was Shruti. And Smriti was the part which was usable for the common people. So the Bhagavad Gita comes under the Smriti, like Manu Smriti you have heard, right? Bhagavad Gita is a Smriti. The common people who should memorize those things as a memory. Smriti is a memory. So common people should memorize that as a guidance for their life. Those are the Smriti. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Jai Shri Krishna. Idol worship is never forbidden in any scripture of Indian scripture. Even scriptures doesn't talk about idol scripture. They don't forbid it or condemn it. Premlata ji.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Ashuji, it's a wonderful thing right from the first level. I'm enjoying your talks, and whenever I missed, due to certain unavoidable situation, I missed it. Like Rimaji told, you are a Murat of patience. Really, you have patience to listen to our thing. First time itself I spoke to you. I have a visual problem called macular degeneration. This is of course nothing to do directly with Geeta, but of course I need it for reading itself. I was using the single slide paper print every time and reading for learning. But I think from 9th chapter, they don't give single slides. And now I have to zoom it and print and all that. But I have a problem called macular degeneration. Since I came to know that you are doing naturopathy, do you have any treatment for this in naturopathy?
In naturopathy, there is a Tratak Kriya. So you just concentrate your eyes on the same height of your eye with on a ghee lamp.
Ghee lamp.
Ghee lamp. So ghee lamp you do Trataka, and that way your eyesight increases.
Focus on it.
Yes, focus on it. Second is, if you can obtain the Deshi Gai ghee, like there is a Pathmeda Gaushala, Gujarat, Rajasthan. You can obtain it from there. Deshi, pure Deshi Gai ghee, and you apply it on your eyesight, sides of your eye. That helps a lot to improve
Actually,
that.
I would like to tell, sorry to interrupt, but I like to tell that in the retina, the focal point, the cells have degenerated and there has been hemorrhage and it has become dry.
I understand that.
They are trying to, yes.
Yeah, I got it.
So
Both
when
ways.
I see
These
vision
two.
is black.
Yes, and I understood your point. I got it. What you want to tell. I think these both things can benefit you.
Applying desi ghee and focusing on desi ghee lamp.
On the same height you are sitting. It should be straight.
Same height. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
You start it with 10 minutes and take it up to 20 minutes. The concentrating.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
And
Kavita
if you have any pain or irritation, stop it. It should not irritate you or give some pain.
Okay. Okay. For 10 minutes also, if it's discomfort, then I should stop it.
Yes. Yes.
Where are you placed, Ashuji?
Lucknow.
Lucknow. Okay. Oh, that's nice. We had been just a couple of years back before Corona. We had been to Ayodhya and passed through Lucknow. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And thank you for Geeta Parivar. I mean, I have graduated at this age of 60. I have graduated to receive this knowledge. Till then, of course, for the past 20 years, we have been trying to get somebody to teach. But we could not. So wherever there was some discourses, we used to attend, but nobody taught us to recite properly. That was what even I have attended ISKCON classes, but they never teach how to recite properly. This is wonderful. It's, the whole house I'm going on practicing. Maybe I make mistakes, but then I'm sure Lord Krishna will forgive me. But the house is reverberating. Now I went to my daughter's house with my husband's health issue. There also I was chanting and practicing. And I think everywhere this beautiful vibrations will go on. And I'm with this particular Geeta Jayanti, I'm so happy that I'm able to recite some chapters at least. Thank you so much. I'm very, very grateful. I think it's the best part of my life is this, because what is life without having learned Geeta? And now I'm of course I want now the desire to live, to learn the full Geeta is, of course, I'm now struggling to by heart the 15th and 16th chapter and all. For the second level, we have to kantapat karna hai na. I don't know how I'm trying to do it, but a lot of issues are coming.
You will
I
certainly
attended
do it, and
classes even in the railway station, and I attended classes even in the train.
Wow.
Because I was traveling. So whatever it comes, attendance is full. But sometimes, of course, due to being in the hospital and such things, I could not practice in the place. But I want your blessings also to,
I
cover this
heartily,
beautiful journey.
I want to heartily appreciate your efforts and your dedication you are putting towards learning Gita, and I wish that Lord Krishna and Gita Mata should bless you with this eye health issue, and I'm sure you will be benefited.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is what I want. Blessings. Thank you very, very much. Namaste.
Namaste. मीरा जी।
जी जय श्री कृष्ण जी। वो अभी कविता जी ने जो अर्थ बताया, 5 लोग जो है नच मत्स्यसी, वो मुझे समझा, लेकिन मुझे वो संसार का कोई उदाहरण लेके आप बता सकते हैं कि हमारे डे टू डे में लाइफ में आता है ऐसा कोई?
कौन से अध्याय का चला, मुझे भी ये पता नहीं।
वो नौवा अध्याय है ना, उसमें नच मस्थानि भूतानि पश्चिम में योगमैश्वरम, उन्होंने बताया वो समझा, लेकिन एक सीधा संसार का जो कोई उदाहरण हो तो बताए तो अच्छा होगा मेरे लिए।
हम दही जमाते हैं, दही में जमाने के लिए दूध में जामन डालते हैं। तो जब दूध में जामन डाला तो वो दूध होता है। जामन डालने के कुछ समय बाद, 3, 4, 5 घंटे बाद वो दही बन जाता है। अभी वो जो जामन से दूध बना, दही बना, वो दूध अब उस दही में नहीं है। आप चाहे कि उसको हम उससे दही ऑब्टेन कर ले किसी तरीके, यू कैन नॉट, इट इज ऑलरेडी कन्वर्टेड। वो बना है दूध से दही, लेकिन अब उसमें दूध नहीं है। ध्यान में आ गया ना? और जब वो दूध था तब आप उसमें दही देख सकते थे क्या?
नहीं,
अभी नहीं देख सकते थे। तो दही में भी, दूध में भी दही नहीं है। Even it is made of the same thing, but both things are not surviving in each other. Similarly, Krishna says that वे भूत मुझ में स्थित नहीं है, और मेरी योग शक्ति को देख कि मैं ही उनको भूत पशुओं को करता हूं, मैं ही उनको उत्पन्न करता हूं, I generate them, but I don't exist in them. और उसका एक दूसरा जो इसका थोड़ा और गहरा समझना हो तो, कि परमात्मा वो चेतन तत्व है और ये सारी प्रकृति जड़ तत्व की है, और ये परमात्मा अविनाशी है, जड़ तत्व विनाशी है। इसलिए परमात्मा जड़ तत्व में विद्यमान होते हुए भी नहीं हो सकते, क्योंकि परमात्मा तो अविनाशी है। अगर परमात्मा तत्व उस जड़ तत्व में पूरी तरह वैसा का वैसा ही हो तो वो भी अविनाशी हो जाएगा, वो भी अविनाशी होना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि परमात्मा का प्रॉपर्टीज अविनाशी। लेकिन ये संसरति इति संसारः, ये संसार तो हर क्षण बदल रहा है, हर क्षण, एक क्षण भी पहले ऐसा रहता नहीं। और परमात्मा वो अचेत सा, वो हमेशा एक जैसा, वो कभी बदलता नहीं। तो ये दोनों का मैच इसीलिए नहीं होता कि परमात्मा के कारण वो उत्पन्न हुआ, उनके संकल्प से ही हुआ, उनकी शक्ति से ही हुआ, लेकिन वो परमात्मा का नहीं है। परमात्मा का होते हुए भी परमात्मा उसमें नहीं है, क्योंकि वो जड़ है।
समझ गए, थैंक यू।
जय श्री कृष्ण। नाउ वी कैन ओवर इट। सभी को गीता जयंती की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। आपके आसपास गीता जयंती के बहुत सारे आयोजन हो रहे हैं। learngita.com/गीता जयंती पर आप चेक कर सकते हैं कि आपके पिन कोड, आपके शहर में कोई आयोजन हो रहा है क्या। तो आज भी बहुत सारे आयोजन हो गए, कल भी होने वाले हैं। तो हो रहा है तो आप उसमें सम्मिलित हो जाए, वरना आप अपने घर में जरूर कल 2 अध्याय से लेकर 18 अध्याय तक जितना संभव हो गीता जी का पाठ करें और गीता जी की आरती करें। ये दोनों काम हम लोग कल अवश्य करें। कल गीता जयंती का प्रमुख दिवस है। आज भी गीता जयंती, कल भी दोनों एकादशी है, तो दोनों दिन हम कर सकते हैं। तो जिसने आज कर लिया होगा अच्छी बात है, वरना जो नहीं किया वो कल कर लेवे। और कल 2 कार्यक्रम और है। सवेरे 10:10 से 12, यानी 10:30 to 12 ये पूज्य स्वामी जी के सानिध्य में पूना में कार्यक्रम होगा, जो कि learngita.com पे लाइव रहेगा। सिमिलरली दोपहर में 3 बजे से 7 बजे तक लखनऊ में गीता जयंती का इवेंट है, जिसमें ज्योति दीदी के साथ संपूर्ण गीता का पाठ लगभग 400-500 लोग करेंगे। तो वो इवेंट भी learngita.com पे लाइव रहेगा, तो आप उसके साथ भी कर सकते हैं। और कल रात में चिंतनिका के जो अपने 3 अध्याय का पाठ होता है वो वैसे ही रहेगा। तो कल तीनों कार्यक्रम हैं, आप अधिक से अधिक उसमें सम्मिलित हो और जरूर आप उसको करें। learngita.com/गीता जयंती ये आप वेबसाइट पर देख सकते हैं, लिंक कविता दीदी ने भेजा है, उस लिंक पर भी जाकर आप चेक कर सकते हैं कि आपके शहर में, आपके आसपास कोई कार्यक्रम हो रहा है क्या। हो रहा है तो आप जरूर उसमें सम्मिलित हो जाए। सभी को गीता जयंती की बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। भगवद गीता की कृपा, गीता माता की कृपा हम सब पे दीर्घ काल तक रहे, और अब हम गीता का साथ इस जन्म में और आने वाले जन्मों में जब तक मोक्ष ना मिल जाए तब तक छोड़े नहीं, हमारा छूटे नहीं। ये प्रार्थना भगवान के चरणों में हम सब के लिए करता हूं। सभी को गीता जयंती की शुभकामनाएं। जय श्री कृष्ण।
हर एकादशी में फास्ट भी रखती हूँ और 18 चैप्टर पढ़ती हूँ, तो कल मैं करूंगी वो।
क्या बात है।
बिकॉज हमारे यहाँ ना पास में कोई आयोजन है नहीं, और मैं नया अभी 1 ही साल हुआ इधर आके, तो इतने लोग है नहीं, तो मैं घर पे करने वाली हूँ। तो थैंक यू सो मच।
बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं, जरूर करिए।
I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Ashu Bhaiya and Kavita Didi for clearing the doubts of our sadhakas. Differentiated, you said about the difference between Shruti and Smriti, and then how to do Trataka for IAEment, and many things, and the example of how God is there and he is not there by giving the example of milk and curd. So very nice. We have heard it many times, but still whenever we hear it, it is like we are hearing it for the first time. It's always like that. Yeah. So on behalf of Geeta Parivar and myself, I extend sincere thanks to the technical team and all those who have been at the backstage for their relentless and efficient efforts in making this session a great success. May I take this opportunity to thank all those who attended the session. Please do continue your Geeta sadhana and attend these sessions to enrich your spiritual knowledge. I request Parul Patel ji from Pune for the Samapan Prarthana. He is a homemaker and loves cooking and listening to bhajans. He joined Geeta Parivar in January 2022 and is doing seva as a technical assistant in L. May we all seek the blessings of Shri Krishna. Parul Didi, please. Yeah.
Jai Shri Krishna. Yogesham Satchidanandam Vasudevam Rajapriyam Dharma Samstapakam Veeram Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. Thank you, Didi, for the sweet rendition. May the knowledge gained today make our week ahead brighter and more beautiful. We shall see you back on another enlightening session next